Water, often overlooked as a simple beverage, is arguably the most critical factor for liver health and the prevention of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. Unlike sodas, energy drinks, sugary mocktails, or even diet beverages, water imposes no metabolic burden on the liver, contains no sugars or artificial compounds, and directly supports the organ's natural detoxification and metabolic processes. Replacing even a single daily can of soda with water has been associated in epidemiological studies with a 13 to 15% reduction in NEFLD risk, highlighting how small, consistent behavioral changes can yield meaningful benefits for long-term liver function. The liver's role in fat metabolism is heavily dependent on adequate hydration. Water facilitates enzymatic reactions involved in lipolysis and the oxidation of triglycerides, allowing the liver to process and eliminate fat more efficiently. Chronic dehydration, even in mild forms, can impair these pathways, creating conditions that favor hepatic fat accumulation. Additionally, proper hydration supports the kidneys and lymphatic system, enhancing the body's overall detoxification capacity and reducing the reliance on the liver to process excess metabolic waste. In this sense, water acts as a facilitator for the liver's natural cleaning mechanisms, enabling it to manage both dietary and endogenous toxins without undue stress. Beyond direct metabolic support, water consumption indirectly reduces the liver's exposure to harmful substances by curbing sugar cravings and liquid calorie intake. Sugary beverages provide concentrated fructose and glucose, which overwhelm the liver's metabolic machinery and drive de novo lipogenesis. Replacing these drinks with water reduces this metabolic burden, decreasing triglyceride synthesis, lowering oxidative stress, and limiting the inflammatory signaling that underlies NAFLD progression. For individuals who habitually consume multiple sugary drinks daily, swapping even one serving for water can interrupt a cycle of repeated hepatic stress, providing a measurable protective effect over time. The impact of water extends to systemic inflammation and insulin sensitivity as well. Proper hydration maintains optimal blood volume, supporting glucose delivery and hormone signaling, and preventing sudden spikes in insulin that contribute to hepatic fat deposition. Water also enhances satiety, reducing the likelihood of overeating or compensating with high-sugar foods, further decreasing the liver's exposure to metabolic stressors. In populations at risk, such as adolescents, individuals with obesity, or those with early insulin resistance, these benefits can be particularly significant, slowing the silent accumulation of fat and inflammation in the liver before overt disease develops. Importantly, water is a safe, universally accessible intervention with virtually no downside. Unlike coffee, which carries a small risk of excessive caffeine consumption or dietary additions that negate benefits, or diet sodas, which can disrupt gut microbiota and impair glucose metabolism, plain water imposes no metabolic risk and actively supports organ function. For maximal effect, hydration should be consistent throughout the day, preferably with mineral or filtered water that provides essential electrolytes without added contaminants. Infusing water with small amounts of citrus, herbs, or other natural flavors can enhance palatability without introducing sugars, artificial sweeteners, or acids that stress the liver. The cumulative protective effect of water should not be underestimated. NAFL develops gradually, often silently, with early-stage hepatic fat accumulation progressing to inflammation, fibrosis, and eventual liver dysfunction. Daily, sustained replacement of sugary drinks with water represents a proactive, low-cost, and highly effective strategy to reduce liver fat deposition, oxidative stress, and inflammatory signaling. In this sense, water is both a preventive and supportive intervention, enabling the liver to maintain metabolic efficiency and resilience in the face of modern dietary challenges. In summary, water is far more than a neutral beverage. It is a fundamental, evidence-backed tool for liver protection. By facilitating fat metabolism, supporting detoxification pathways, reducing sugar cravings, and lowering cumulative hepatic stress, consistent water intake provides measurable protection against NEFLD and other metabolic disorders. The simplicity of this intervention belies its profound impact. While sodas, sugary beverages, and diet drinks burden the liver and accelerate fat accumulation, water allows it to function optimally, offering a straightforward yet highly effective means of preserving long-term liver health.